Hi, I'm Libby from Magpie and the Mob, and I'm partnering with EduCafe to bring you this series of videos about mindfulness, why we need to be mindful, what it is, and also giving you some exercises and tools to help you be more mindful. Now, why is mindfulness important? Well, it helps your stress management, it helps your mental health, it helps feel less anxious, and if you can do it more regularly, this will become a part of your everyday life, meaning that you'll have a better mental health and well-being generally. Mindfulness is about being in the now. So it's about not thinking about the future or worrying about things that have happened in the past, which we can all do at times. But the more mindful we can be, the more happy we can be in the present and the less worries and stresses and anxieties we can feel. Mindfulness is a practice, and so therefore the more regularly you do it, the more benefits you feel. And there's actually been studies to show that the more mindfulness you do, it can actually change the makeup of your brain for the better. So the more mindfulness you practice, it actually creates more connections in your prefrontal cortex and away from your amygdala. So what does this actually mean? Well, your amygdala is the emotion center of your brain. It normally reacts to your emotions, and this can mean that you react angrily or really upset when you don't necessarily want to. And I'm sure we've all had those moments where you look back and go, oh, I shouldn't have said that, or I shouldn't have done that. That's your amygdala. It's your reaction. Now, we want to make more connections in our prefrontal cortex because that's the decision making, critical, analytic part of our brain. It means it can look at our emotions and it can respond to them. It can understand that we are feeling angry or upset or even excited and happy, and it decides how we respond rather than reacting. This means that when we're interacting with other people, or even if we're dealing with stressful situations ourselves, we can respond in a way that is more healthy and more helpful to us. Now, some people might find mindfulness or meditation quite difficult, even if they know that the benefits are really worth it. You might have really racing thoughts, you might be neurodivergent, you may just be to a point of stress where you don't feel a way back from it, and that's why I've created creative mindfulness. As an art teacher of 9 years, I could see the power of creativity and how sometimes if you can harness that and put it together with mindfulness practices, it helps you to focus that little bit more as well. So whether you feel that you are creative or not at all, it doesn't matter. We're not worried about what is going on the page. All that we are worried about is the experience that we get. And by having that pencil and drawing our concentration to what we're doing on the page with the mindfulness techniques, it allows us to sometimes block out all those thoughts and actually quiet down our brain. Now, as someone that also has a lot of racing thoughts and can find it really difficult to calm and focus if there's nothing for me to focus on, I've found that creative mindfulness practices really, really help me. And it's a way that you can incorporate it into your everyday life to help you in either stressful, panicked moments or just generally to check in on your well-being. So this next series of videos, I'm going to be sharing with you tips and tricks, and I'm also going to be doing some guided mindful practices and meditations that you can follow along with. So whether you are looking to do this for yourself, or you're a parent and you want to help someone or help your child, or just if you want to help generally the people around you with some of these techniques, then hopefully they will help you understand a little bit more about how you can access mindfulness and how you can bring it into your everyday life.